everyone, it's Stacy with Chapter Chicks, and today I'm here to review Transcendence by C.J. Omololu. This was published June of this year, and I received a review copy from Walker & Company, so it's already out, so you guys can go out and get it if you want to. This is about a girl named Cole who is on vacation in London, and when she's visiting the Tower of London, she starts getting these visions of people in the past being beheaded at the Tower of London. While having this vision, she faints, and when she wakes up, she's being helped by a guy named Griffin. I generally like to go into Goodreads and look at other people's thoughts on the book, so therefore if there's a common misconception about the book, I can debunk it in the review so you guys will know exactly what you're getting with this book. People were disappointed in this book because they thought the entire story takes place in London. I want to tell you right now that it doesn't. Only the first chapter takes part in London, and then she goes back to America. I want to let that be known so you're not thinking that you're getting an adventure based in London when you're buying this story. As Cole's relationship grows stronger, Cole then learns that there is a group of elite people who can remember past lives. And Griffin is one of them. Again, this is on the back, so don't freak out. So there is somebody who shares a past life with Cole and feels like they have been wrong in that past life, and they're after Cole to get revenge for that. That's all I'm going to say on the plot, because I do feel like the synopsis on this book gives away a tad too much, but even though that it does that, I still really enjoyed it. I thought the book was amazing. I feel like that over the years, especially since Twilight, there has been a formula laid down for YA books, and a lot of elements in YA books have become cliche, and sometimes I find myself not liking the book, especially if they're full of a lot of those classic cliche things. So this one I felt like had a lot of those classical YA elements in it without becoming cliche, which I think is very difficult to do nowadays. It had love in it without becoming cheesy. It had mystery without the low point. And it also has the fresh new concept of reincarnation, which is something that has not been overdone in YA yet. So I actually really love this book. I was in the worst reading slum I've ever been in my life when I picked up this book. It's completely Doctor Who's fault. I finally decided to check out Doctor Who and see what all the hype was about. So all summer long, I've been immersed in Doctor Who episodes, and I am completely obsessed with it. I'm getting off topic, but this brought me back into reading. It got me out of my reading slump. It reminded me all the things about YA that I really loved, rekindled my love for YA. Also, a couple things in here that branch off from the classic YA elements that I really enjoyed, and one of the main ones is this is an interracial relationship. Another element that I really liked in this book was when we were at that YA panel, one of the authors was talking about how there's a third wave of feminism coming through. That's really hard to say, because the last wave of feminism that was here was that women can do whatever men want to do. She was explaining all this. Like, we can be just as fast, just as strong, just as smart. The new wave that's coming in is that you can still be feminine and you can still be a girl and a woman and do whatever the heck you want, but still be strong. You get the lead character who is not a helpless little thing, but she's not a big brute either. So I really liked the main protagonist in it. This is the first book I've read with the new wave of feminism in it. I'm so hard. It gets so hard for me to say that word. I'm sorry. And I really enjoyed that, and I hope that that continues to come through in YA. I'm pretty sure this is going to be a series because I absolutely love the ending. You can see the path that she is setting up for the next one and then ending at this. But it's a very clear path of what she's going to take for the second book. And I think it's a very treacherous path, because she could either go really cheesy and the series could really fall off with that path because it's been done so much in YA. Or it could be really good if she keeps at the pace she is now. But I really did enjoy her writing. I think it was subtle but brilliant. So I'm really looking forward to the next one. If you love YA, you are going to love this book. If you are a lover of YA, like many of us here on the book community are, then you will love this book, because it gets back to the basics of what we loved about YA from the very beginning. So if you want to check out more about this book, there is a book trailer that I will link in the down bar, and I will also put a link to the author's website so you can check out her other works or see any update information on this series, or see if she's going to go on tour, because a lot of people always ask, how do you find out when these authors are going to go on tour? You either check your local bookstore's website or you check your favorite author's website. So I'll put a link to her website down here so you can check and see if she's going to go on tour anytime soon. I don't know if she is now, but if you're watching this video a year later, she might be. So go ahead and check it out and see if she is. So yeah, really like the book, highly recommend it, and this is Stacy with Chapter Chicks, and I hope you enjoyed the review. Bye guys.